Hi, what's good? How's it going? Today's video I'm going to show you how to create a flyer in CorelDraw X7, CorelDraw 17. So without further ado, let's step into it. So here are the pictures that we are going to make use of. Then we have text in which we have typed already. So right now let's step on it. So go over to this place and change it to A5, which is the normal size of the flyer. So what we're gonna do right now is to head over to our rectangle to double click, automatically snap into page. So right now what we needed to do is to copy inward, right click right click to make a copy of the background, which is like this. Can you see that? Let me reiterate. So hold your shift key, then you drag it in. When you get your destination, you right click, automatically copy paste. So what we're going to do next is to arrange our text in a corner. So what we're going to do right now, so let's head over and change the font to, I think that's Roma is okay. So what we're going to do right now is to call this signature pool lounge. Ctrl X to cut it from there, then you paste just like so. So right now let's highlight the text, then you hold shift key down, hit on F3, a dialog box pops up, then you change the text to check on uppercase. Automatically, boom, it changed. So right now let's center it within each other. Good, make it bigger. So right now what we are going to do is to go ahead to your shape tool. Let's close the tracking just like so. After all of this, let's bring in this symbol. So we are putting this symbol to spice it all up. So let's reduce that, then you make a copy downward. You have to drag it from the top just like so, then you hold Ctrl key on your keyboard, slide to the other side. When you get to your destination, you right click, automatically copied, then you pull it down to the bottom. So right now what you needed to do next is to center all of these within each other. Can you see that? Group it all up, center it within the box. Can you see that? So our next step right now is to go ahead and just change the background to gold, change the outer line to gold as well. Can you see that? So what we're going to do is to right click on white to set the outline to white, then you hit on F12, a dialog box pops up. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to thicken the outline of the object. So right now I highlight this place and change it to your preferred number. Then that takes you here, then you check on behind fill, check on scale with object, then you hit OK. Automatically it affects the outline. Can you see how thick the outline is right now? That's that. So our next step right now is to go over to select the upper object just like so. So you can see that the gold background has hidden the text. So what we needed to do right now is to lighten the background. So what we are applying right now, we are going to apply what we call interactive fill tool. We are applying that, so that will gives it what's it called, a gradient effect. So let's just drag on the object, automatically it takes you here. So right now what we're gonna do right now is to let's just give it a lighter color of yellow. Can you see that? So what we're gonna do next is to just make the down part of that object darker. So what we needed to do, we need to add a node right here which we've added. So then we'll go over and change the down part of the object to a darker color just like so. Good. So our next step right now is to head over and change this color to gold as well. let's just change that to gold. Good. So right now what we needed to do is to change the rest of the text to white. Good. So the main point of this test is the grand opening, so we have to make it prominent. So what we needed to do right now uh, is to just break the test apart. So what we needed to do now is to hit on Ctrl K. Automatically it breaks the test. Then we go ahead and make the invite you to attend grand opening. So that invites you to attend her is gonna be a bit bigger. Then the grand opening will be the prominent part of the test. So what we needed to do is to just drag this down, then we'll go ahead and just break the grand opening. Then we apply what we call a capital letter term. So what we need to do now is to highlight the text, then you go ahead and hold on shift key, then you hit on F3. Automatically a dialog pops up, then you check on uppercase automatically, then hit OK. Automatically it takes you here, so it capitalized the text. So our next step right now is to bolding it all up. Then you go ahead and hit Ctrl K to break that text into pieces. Then you go ahead and before we go ahead, what we needed to do right now is to apply a gradient effect to the the grand opening. So what we are going to do now is to head over to your interactive fill tool. Then you apply that to your your text. So let's change the color. So let's make the down part a bit darker. Good. Then you change the upper side to a goldy color. Can you see that? So right now what we needed to do is to drag all of these on top of the opening. So release your mouse. Automatically submenu pops up asking you what next. So then you locate copy all properties. Automatically it applies to all of that. So what we needed to do now is to break the text into pieces. Hit Ctrl K, automatically it breaks. Then you hit Ctrl K again, it breaks all the text. So right now let's maneuver the text. So this G, we are going to pull that up, then likewise the head, then the D, just like so. Pull this up, then you pull this up a little bit, likewise the O, then the G. So here we are. Let's group, select the whole text, Ctrl G, then you make a copy. So what we're going to do is to change it to white, then you change the outline to white as well. Hit F12, a dialog pops up, then you change the thickness to your preferred number. Let's use 8. That's good. So let's center it within the previous text. Can you see that? So that's too thick. Let's go ahead and change it to let's use a 3. It's okay. I think this is nice. So let's give it a gradient. Let's give it a shadow. So let's apply a shadow with our shadow tool. Good. So right now what we needed to do, let's change the shadow density to 3. I think that's fine. Go ahead to object, then you locate break shadow apart, automatically breaks, then you group it all up, Ctrl G. Good. So what we needed to do right now is to change this invite to a script font. Let's use Edward, then make it bigger. Right click on white to change the outline to white. Can you see that? That is nice. Good. So the last but not the least, let's change this to gold. Pull that up a little bit, then you pull this up a bit, group it all up, center it within the box. So right now let's bring up the the text, which is the date. Make it bigger. So right now we are going to incorporate pictures. So let's create a box within the design, just like so. Then make a copy to the other side, group it, center it within the box. Good, can you see that? So let's ungroup that. Then let's power clip our pictures individually. Right drag on top of the box, then you release your mouse, submenu pops up, then you choose power clip, automatically power clip, then you hold alt key, select the text, release your alt key, then you pull up the picture to fit into the box, just like so. Good. So likewise this, let's fit it in, put it up a little bit, can you see that? So good. So right now let's go ahead and just break the what they call the address, center it within each other. Good. Then let's make the what they call the phone number a bit bigger, then you center it within the text. Good. Good. Hit F12. Let's change the thickness of that boxes into 4. Good, can you see that? Good, we're almost there. Make the heading a bit bigger because that's the center of excellence. So what we needed to do now is to go ahead and just center all of this. Good. Good. So let's reduce it a bit, then you center it within the box. Let's tuck in the background. Good. So here we are. This is the finish line of what we have been doing so far. You can see the outcome of what we designed so far. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. And most importantly, you need to share this video to your friends and family so that they can see the trick in which we use to design the flyer. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.